Hi, I'm Karen Kitzmiller, a real estate agent here in Charlotte, and today I have with me Ben Beard from the Farley Insurance Group, and I refer my buyers over to Ben for their insurance needs. He does insurance in North Carolina and South Carolina, home, auto, you name it, he's got it. And what I love about Ben is he is a person here on the ground. When I have insurance questions or my clients have insurance questions, they're not calling an 800 number, they're calling Ben.
That's right.
And he's able to write lots of different companies, so his prices are always blowing everybody else away. But today, I wanted to just have a short conversation with Ben about insurance. So Ben, to get us started, tell me about maybe one of the questions you most often hear from buyers when they're looking for insurance for their homes.
Yeah, absolutely. And thanks for having me. So one of the biggest questions I have is about claims. Buying a brand new house, and they're talking to their insurance company and they find out there was a claim on the house in the last 3 or 4 or 5 years. And that scares them because they say, is this going to mess up my insurance rate that they had a hail claim 3 years ago? And the answer to that question is no. So there's no concern there. With homeowners insurance, claims follow the actual homeowner, not the actual house. So when the homeowner moves on to their next property, that'll show up and that might affect their rate to their next house. So when your buyers are buying a house and they find out, hey, there was a water claim or there was a hail claim on the house, that's not going to affect their insurance rates. It'll actually have a positive effect. So if they got a brand new roof on their house that's a year or two old, they're going to have a discount for having a brand new roof. So that's something that buyers don't need to stress out about when they find out there's a claim. But you have that conversation with your insurance agent and they can find that out. So that's probably the biggest thing I get in terms of, oh no, we're buying a house, there's a claim, what does that mean for me? So that's actually a positive thing, so it's not going to hurt them at all.
That's good to know, because I think there's a lot of misconception out there that my rates are going to go up if my seller had a claim. So that is great information. The other thing, and we just dealt with this with a client of mine recently, is you're buying a new house, and how much coverage are you supposed to have? How do I know I'm adequately protected? Yeah,
that's a huge part of it, is actually having a conversation with your insurance agent and discussing what it's going to take to insure the home properly. One of the biggest things I run into with customers who are buying a house, say for example they're buying a house on the lake. It's a $600,000 or $700,000 house. The purchase price is, let's just say it's $600,000. But the house may only be a 1,200 square foot ranch house. It's not going to take $600,000 to replace that house. Insurance isn't insuring the property or any market value. So new clients can get confused because the insurance is only covering the structure itself. So when you're having a conversation with your insurance agent, you really want to discuss that and make sure you ask all the right questions so that you are adequately covered. And then another thing I run into is with the mortgage company. So say it's a $500,000 purchase, but the loan is only $250,000. I've run into customers who are just getting quotes for $250,000 to replace the house. And the mortgage company's not going to red flag that because the loan is covered.
They're protected.
They're protected, but the client's not. So it's huge to make sure you have a conversation about coverage and make sure your clients know what they're paying for in terms of insuring the home.
Okay, excellent. And I will say, when I've, with my buyers who've given me feedback working with Ben, and personally, I work with Ben too with all of my home and auto, but it is a conversation and it is educational because there's lots of ins and outs with insurance. So if you have questions about insurance or want to get in contact with Ben, you can visit my website at karenkitzmiller.com, or you can contact me directly and I would be happy to put you in touch.